Hi there, Pranav from the US Diary. I hope you are doing great. Good morning, afternoon, evening, depending on your geographic location. Hope you are doing great. And in the previous session, we talked about how do we install Sybase ASE on Docker container, and the version of the operating system on that was CentOS 7. Today, we are going to cover how do we install Sybase ASE on CentOS 9. So, if you remember, in CentOS 7, as it's not a latest version, we had to do certain changes here and there for installing the required packages, right? So in this case, we don't need to do those kind of changes. However, we still need to install packages which is required for Sybase, right? So let's start. Okay, so I have all of that here. So let's start the Docker first. Okay, Docker desktop. Okay, now containers. So as of now, there is nothing running. So what we'll do, we'll start with the command and we'll open the PowerShell for that. Okay, so Windows PowerShell. Okay, now Docker pull quay.io and stream 9. Okay, so let's do that. Done. So as I talked earlier, if you want to see the version of Docker, you can just run Docker hyphen version and this will give you complete detail. Okay. So next we'll run the Docker, we'll install Docker or we'll mount our operating system on the Docker container. Okay, so we'll give the name as Sybase CentOS 9 and this will be stream 9. So port number we are using 5110. So go back to the same PowerShell. Okay, and it is started. So now if you go to Docker container and you will see Sybase CentOS 9 is running and then it is just you see 1 second before, right? So this is started now. So now next is to add the user Sybase. So let's go ahead and add the user Sybase here. So we are already here. Either you can run the command here, or if you wish to, then you can go here on the Docker container and then click on the operating system or the server, and you can use open in terminal and you can open in the external terminal. Okay, so you see here and E2FBE is what is the container ID. You can figure that out here. Even here you can see it, right? So that is what it is. So we'll just add the user Sybase, and then what we'll do is we'll use the OPT directory, OPT mount to install Sybase. So what we'll do, we'll provide the ownership of that path to Sybase, right? So let's do that. Completed. So now if you do ls ltr, so you will see that the OPT is owned by Sybase. All rest of things are owned by root, right? So now what we'll do, we'll have to copy the required software from our local laptop to the Docker. So let's open another PowerShell to do that. I'm just making it easier. It's not that you have to open all like separate PowerShell. You can also run in one, but then you have to come out of your container or your operating system, and then you have to do that. Okay, so we are here now. If you do directory, so you will see that it is here, EBF, right? So we'll use the Docker CP command. So now what we have to do, we have to replace this with the ID of the Docker container here. So either you can copy from here or you go back and then you can copy from the other one from the console. So Docker CP and then this will be in the OPT directory. Okay, so let's do that. So this will take some time. So in the meantime, what we'll do, we'll execute the rest of the command to install the required packages. Okay, so this is what it is. So let's paste it here. Oh, sorry, copy this, paste it here, and then we'll start installing. Okay, this will take a while. This is CentOS 9, Stream 9. So we are doing two things in parallel. We are copying the installer, Sybase ASE installer, and also we are doing the package installation. So all these components are required one by one, which I am using now. Because if you miss any one of them, then your Sybase installation will not work. Either the installation itself will not happen, or later on it will start giving you some issues. Most of things you will face in the installation time only, in case any of the packages are missing. And it will give you what is the library and all, so that you can look at that, you can Google it, and you can install the required package. So you need to have faster internet connectivity so that it goes faster, otherwise it will take time. Okay, this one is completed. Now we'll go with the next package. Okay, so install this. Yes, completed. Let's take the next one. Leave AI. Oh, yes. Okay. Yum update. Let's see if we have anything here. Yeah, it's almost done. Yes. Completed. This is also required. That last one, I believe. Okay, now we have to see the file copy is done or no. So yes, it's completed. So now we can go here. We have to give the access again because the other one will be owned by sorry, by root. So if you want to see, let's go and let me show you OPT LSLTR. This is currently owned by root, right? So we can do chown minus r Sybase and slash opt. So now this is done. So now we can do su minus Sybase. And now if you go to opt and you have it here EBF, so let's create one directory here as SAP. And let's go to cd ebf, and now we can launch the setup. Let me just cross check if anything is remaining. No. So let's launch the setup now, and let's see. Console mode will be used. Yes, that's fine. Let the options come. Yes. Okay. OPT SAP. Yes. Typical. Yes. Install license. Yes. 14 is what I will give in here. Back. Yes. Uh, without license. Yes. Yes. No. No email. Installation summary. So now it will give you all details. Yes. Yes. Give it a moment while it's requiring. Yeah, so now it will take some time. So we'll pause the video and then we'll resume once the installation is completed. And then I will show you how do we configure the ASE and how do we configure the backup server, right? Okay, so installation is completed. Now we'll configure the ASE and the backup server. Okay, let's choose 0 now. We are done. Do you want to configure server under different user account? We'll say no. It will be same account. OPT SAP, yes. Server name, let's give ASE1. Password, you can give anything that you wish to. Host name will remain same. Port number 5000. Let's go with default. Yes. Mixed. 4K page. Yes. 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 Default sort order. Do you want to enable SAP ASE for cockpit monitoring? We'll say no. Optimize ASE. No. We'll do ourselves. Sample database. No. Default. Yes. Default. Go with the default. All. Yes. No. Backup server name, so it will remain ASE1_BS. Port number will remain same. Yes. So now this will take another few minutes for this to complete. So again, give it a minute and then we'll wait for this to complete. After that, we can launch the ASE1 instance and we can see SP help DB, right? Yeah. So it is completed now, ASE and backup server both. So now let's exit from here. And there is one more command which we have to export for the language. Yeah. Now let's go to OPT and SAP and Sybase.sh, and so now you can do show server. So you see it's running here, ASE1_BS, and you have ASE1 here, ASE1 here. Okay. So ISQL -s ASE1 -USA -window size, and so now it's running. So you can do use master and select DB_name, and you are in the master database. Okay, so we saw how to install Sybase ASE on Docker container CentOS 9. Previously, we have seen how to install this on the CentOS 7. So next we'll cover how do we install the replication server on the CentOS 9 or CentOS 7. Okay. So do let me know in case of any question. Okay, this is something new, but this will certainly help you. You can put in your resume regarding that you know how to use Docker container and how to install. So I'm giving example for Sybase. You can use for something else. Suppose it's for Oracle or for. So for consulting, do let me know in case of anything that you need for performance tuning, for migration, for upgrade, or all that thing. So feel free to reach out to me for company or for individual. Yeah, thank you. Thank you very much. See you.